Hello, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Tee It Up Grand Strand. I'm your host, Shan Coughlin, here with Mr. Mike Benson from The Pearl.
How are you, Shan?
I'm doing great. And, folks, if you're on an app or cannot see us, go to thegolfdirector.com, click on the TV tab, or just scroll down to streaming media and click on the TV tab, because Mr. Benson is in the Volt apparel today.
Representing Nike Volt.
Nice.
It's the way to go. It's a cool color, man. It's such a cool color. And having it on the clubs, having it on the bottom of my clubs, on my golf bag, on my hat, everywhere. I love it. It just stands out.
Now, and I like this because you have the dark gray with the Volt color, which subdues it a little, makes it pop.
I'm not Jimmy Biggs.
Well, well, I have to say, because I'm rubbing it in everywhere. I was at the Masters yesterday. Rory had it on like the full shirt, and you could see him coming from 6 holes away.
Yeah. He'll rock that out. It's a perfect color for Rory, and he'll have it on his shoes. He'll have it on his hat. He'll have it everywhere.
Yeah, but it is bright.
It's cool.
Brett came in. I think even Mr. Pinelli had.
He had a vest
on
over it though. Yeah.
I'm liking the
big guy.
hints.
We're too big. Brett and I are Jeff and I are too big to have all Volt. I mean, we'd stop traffic.
You need the hint.
The hint.
But this is a new hat. I haven't seen this hat before.
This hat I got last year from Mr. Brooks.
Okay.
He just threw it to me out of the back of his van. He said, "Look at that color. You like it?" I said, "Yeah."
Nice.
Yeah.
I like it because it's the gray in the front with the Volt along the back.
Again, a little more subdued. It doesn't need to be all Volt. It doesn't. I don't need that much attention.
No, we like to give you a lot of attention. But it is the hot color this year. We're calling it #highlighter events.
Oh.
And because it is the highlighter colors. But with the gray, it has a little green tint to it. When it's all just one color, it looks much more yellow.
Yeah, it's really bright.
With the gray, I'm liking the little
I'm
green
digging.
tint.
I like the little tint.
All right, so speaking of green, there's a lot of green coming up in the previously dormant roughs.
Yeah, one of my favorite times of year. All winter long, the rough is dormant. So you got that neat contrast between the green fairway and your dormant rough, which is brown. Right now, it's starting to grow back. We're starting to see some tall rough come back, and it's just reminds you of summer's here, and it's golf season, and it's Masters time. It's the best time of year, in my opinion.
Yeah, if the 80 degrees isn't warm enough for you.
It's so perfect. I just want to drive around all day with my windows open and the sunroof open and just soak in the sun right now.
The sun. It's coming when only one of your arms is sunburned.
Yes.
Yeah, from being out the window in the car. No, we're loving it. The Pearl is also, just slamming right now.
Yeah.
So like everybody else, folks, you need to book your tee time early. There are some spots open.
There are definitely times available, but they go fast. You look at the weather report and it's 75, 80 degrees. People are dying to get out. You're more than welcome to give us a call at the Pro Shop, or you can book us online. Go to our website, www.thepearlgolf.com. If you're a Platinum card holder, we can actually get you using the promo code Platinum.
On the website.
And we'll get you in there when you come in with your card.
And if you don't know what the Platinum Golf membership is, definitely go to platinumgolfmembership.com for, it's like still $139.
$139 and getting a $100 gift card back.
You get a $100 gift card back, and you're then a member at 23 different
23 courses. Get great playing privileges. Play 4 times. Get your next round for free if you play 4 courses.
Now let me ask you a question. Yeah, for the same. And so let me ask you this: so if you come out to the Pearl, you guys have the East and the West, so 2 completely different layouts. But you don't have to play like the East 4 times.
You can play the East twice, the Pearl twice, and you get the West twice, and you'll get a free.
Yep. I've been in the pro shops when that ticket has spit out. People forget about it. I guess they don't keep track. Like Mike says, it's like Walmart or a millionth customer. People go, really? That's so cool.
And a lot of times people don't realize. Well, we'll save them. If it didn't print out when they were standing there or whatever, we'll save it. We'll have it on file for them and come in and they can ask for it, and we'll have it right there.
There you go. Yeah. So remind everyone again, the Pearl East course. What's that like?
The East is the more traditional Carolina style. It's going to be set in the trees. It's a little shorter than the West, but it demands you to hit the ball accurately. It calls for tee shots in specific areas, and you can't miss the greens in certain spots because of how undulated and tricky they are.
No, you didn't tell me that. And
No, I know.
is that why
The East is tough.
But we played both of them, and I wouldn't say it's so tough that you walk off feeling beat up.
No, it's just
No.
it puts an onus on hitting the ball accurately.
You mean we have to think?
You have to think
Oh,
about.
okay.
You can't just take the driver out and then hit it as far as you can. It's not the bomb and gouge type of golf course
Right.
that the pros are doing now. You have to put it in the right spot.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a bad spot and you have a bad angle to certain pins,
Just
you're not
chip
gonna
out.
get you're
Just
not
chip
gonna have a
out.
chance to get it close. Yep.
Just have fun, chip
Yeah.
it out, order another beer,
There you go.
be done with it. Use your gift card. It's
That's
free.
right. That's right.
All right, and when the greens on the East course,
The greens on the east are the Mini Verde,
Yep.
which is a
Bermuda.
strain of Bermuda, a hybrid Bermuda that we overseed. We
Okay.
overseeded it in September. We got it out early, had a great overseed surface playing on. Now we're starting to get to where it transitions back to the Bermuda,
Right.
And we'll have a great putting surface all summer long.
nice. And so let's talk about the West.
The West is the more link style. It's going to be a little more open. It allows you to play a little more bomb and gouge. Not to say that it's a wide open golf course where you can't find trouble,
Right.
but you
Yeah,
can.
because we found it.
Oh, yeah, you can find it. And especially a couple holes in the
We were-
back, that stretch of 14, 15, 16 on the backside, you can, and 18, you can find some trouble.
We were just exploring the wildlife.
There's a lot of wildlife out right now, too. Oh, my gosh. The gators are everywhere. Do not pet the gators. They are real.
Okay. Oh my gosh! Did someone not think
Oh, they
were
don't.
real?
Nobody believes they're real because they're just, they're so still and they're so motionless and they're so perfect looking. They're real.
They are real.
They are real.
And so those also are boasting those great greens.
The West course.
The West course.
The West is on A1, A4 bent grass.
bent grass. Yes.
Yep.
I always have to double check because I
That's-
never
yep.
never sure what the pre-bent wording is.
A1, A4. It's, I'm going to say, probably the last golf course in this area you're going to see put bent grass down.
Yeah.
And we treat it with kid gloves. It's a
Right.
delicate grass in the heat, but it's a fantastic putting surface. It's such a, anybody coming from the north, you're used to playing on bent grass. They come down and they get on the Bermudas. It's a little bit different,
Right.
But that bent grass is just so much less grain. Such a true putting surface that it's great to putt on. We just got to be careful in the summertime to make sure we don't have it overheated.
Right. And so a lot of times you guys will just limit the play just slightly.
Correct. In the
or
summertime, we'll
water it down.
Yep. Summertime, what we do, we set up, and my maintenance staff, my superintendent loves it, is double tee in the morning. We'll cut the last double. The last time goes out at about 9:15
Mm-hmm.
all summertime long, and no play in the afternoon. So the last
Okay.
player's off the course usually around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
And that really benefits everybody.
Mhm.
Go play your golf in the morning, go to the beach in the afternoon, you'll be fine.
And if you want to play an afternoon round, we have the East course, which is the East is actually a better course in the summertime because it offers more shade.
Right.
The West, you're out in the middle.
Yeah.
If it's a hot sunny day and you don't get much shade on the West. On the East, you got the tall pines that you can hit it in the woods and stay cool.
So let's talk bathrooms.
Oh boy.
So we had a whole
We-
show almost
we
about
have-
bathrooms last time.
The one bathroom that was the major issue is complete and renovated, and we're
Yay!
excited. We got walls up. We got nothing living in the walls.
Which is key
That is key.
in a bathroom on the golf course.
We found some. The next bathroom we're working on is also on the West course, on the back side of the West.
Mm-hmm.
We had some termite damage that we were fixing. Termites.
Nice.
I had termite damage in my house too.
Ooh, not a
Bad.
good
They're
thing.
bad.
They are bad.
Termites are bad. Really, really bad. So we're getting that fixed up. My house is fixed now, by the way.
Good.
But we're getting the termite damage fixed up, and we'll have probably have that up and ready to go. We have one half it open right now. We'll have the other half open probably in a week or so.
Gosh, I had a friend of mine, and I can't remember if they were talking about their business or their home or a shed, or it was some kind of structure. And they said, well, the termite inspector came out and he said, I have good news and bad news. What you want first? She goes, I'll have the good news. He goes, you don't have any termites. And she's like, great.
They all.
He's like, because they ate all the wood. There's no wood left.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's you can. Seeing what they did, they got pretty bad on my back patio.
Right.
You could take your hand and take the 2x4s and just
Sweep
wipe them
'em?
away. Yeah.
And
It's-
what I can't figure out is how they do it, and still, to the eye, it looks like there's still wood there.
Yeah. No, I mean because they eat inside out.
Yeah.
They get to the inside
Yeah.
and they eat it out, but. Where they ate in the back porch, they had been there for a while, and you could see. I mean, it
Right.
didn't look like 2x4s anymore.
Right. Well, at least hopefully you got the guarantee this time.
Yes, we're bonded and good to go. We should not have another termite.
Good.
I
So
never even
hey,
wanted to hear the
after
word.
playing a great round of golf on the East and West course, not having having those beautiful new bathrooms to use at your disposal, you can check out the back porch at Mike's house. And
Yeah. We got a nice back porch at the Pearl. You don't want to go to mine.
Yeah.
We got a much nicer view at the Pearl, overlooking both 18 holes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
forget. It does look over
Yep.
both, doesn't
both
it?
18s right in the back porch.
People
there.
like to sit out there and
yeah,
do that?
this time of year, absolutely. This time of year, for sure. We get people having some cold beer. We got that big scoring area. If you wanted to bring your cornhole board and Jimmy Biggs wants to come down and school you all in cornhole, he can.
Can I tell
come
you,
down.
at the PGA show, he put three in a row down.
Oh, that's normal. That's
Yeah,
nothing
I'm
for
like-
him.
I think he was just being nice at first
Yeah.
because all of a sudden they just started going in.
He doesn't need to play golf. He needs to just give that game up and stick
Play
with one.
cornhole.
Yeah.
It's like hole in ones, like
Yeah.
bombing them from everywhere.
he's
I even
ridiculous.
moved the boards and it didn't matter. He just had it
He
dialed in.
He can. It's a skill.
It is a skill.
I didn't even know how to hold a bag the first time I tried. And it's
There's
great.
actually, you have to hold it a certain
There's
way.
different way. He'll hold it and he kind of
kind
gets a
of
little
spin
lateral
on it?
spin on it. Yeah, and I was throwing it like a baseball. That didn't work. I tried to. I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
just
So you're from the north. Is this a South only game?
cornhole.
Or
Yeah,
is it
I mean,
in the north?
I guess it is in the north. I never played it. I know. I guess they call it bags or whatever, depending on where you're from. But first time I was introduced to it was down here.
Down here?
Yeah.
Because I'm not from the too far north, Virginia, and I had never seen it before. But it's big up there now. I mean, I guess
Is it
it's
really?
big everywhere.
Okay, I guess it's kind of just something that caught on and started.
But when I
spreading.
first heard cornhole,
Yeah,
I was
what
like,
is that?
"What is that?" There's
Yep.
first of all, there's no corn involved.
No,
But you are throwing a beanbag in a.
I guess the beanbag
hole.
is. I don't know.
Corn. It could be corn.
Could be corn.
I don't know. I'm just
Yeah.
thinking of people listening to us now, going, "What are they
What?
talking about? Isn't this a golf show?" All right, so I'm still also reeling about the fact that people don't think the Gators are real.
No, they're real.
Well, I know they're real.
They're real.
But
They
please
sit.
tell
So,
me
they
that
sit so still. I mean, a lot of time they'll sit there with their jaws open a little bit, and they don't look like they're real.
But please tell me that people have not come in the pro shop and said, "Oh, I petted a gator."
No, they
Okay.
typically Gators do not let you get that close.
I wasn't-
Yeah, they'll. There was a guy I played in a foursome a couple years ago, and he didn't believe me it was real. That's fake. I'm going over there, and he got within about 10 feet, and the gator turned and hissed, and
Yeah,
he was back in the carton in a flash.
and did not need paramedics.
No,
Hopefully.
he didn't need it. No.
No, okay. I know we were playing, and Jeff and I were in the same foursome not too long ago out at a nearby course to the Pearl, and I had hit my ball over, and I don't like no shoulders. People,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
do anywhere
Yeah.
there might be a snake. I don't
Yeah.
go. So he's like, "Oh, you're just right over here." I'm like, "I'm good. Really, leave it." And he's like, "No." I saw his hand go down, and I saw his hand come back. And he had the ball, but it was just a lot quicker than normal. And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, there's a 5-foot gator in there."
Yeah, yeah. There's no reason to ever reach where you can't see. I mean, that was something I learned back when I was taking people on golf excursions in college. If you can't see the ball, don't reach your hand in it because there's something living there. I promise you that.
Yeah.
There's something.
I know my kids still don't believe that we're always 3 feet from a spider, no matter where you are,
That's really
anywhere. As
really?
he's looking around.
Is that
now.
right?
That's what they. Yeah.
I don't like it.
Statistically, you're always at least. You're
Well, they
always
say you
3 feet.
swallow X amount of spiders in your
I
sleep
know.
too, right? No, my God.
I know. So have you
Bad.
gotten to play some golf? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I played on Easter. I got out. Jeff Pianelli over at River's Edge had my girlfriend and I and a couple of our friends come out on Easter Day, and
Nice.
what a great day! Absolutely perfect.
It was
Just quiet and
beautiful.
beautiful weather. Course in great shape. If you haven't been up to River's Edge in a little bit,
Mhm. How'd you play?
played well. Again, we were more having fun than
It was
any
date
kind.
golf.
It was date golf.
See,
and
Frank makes me do that. We have to declare at the beginning of the round.
what kind of golf is going to
Is
be?
it going to be date golf, or has he got a little side game going with somebody else?
This was her first round. She used to play regularly. She was actually a very good player for a while, but she's kind of got other things going on. So it was her first round in 4 months. So we couldn't take it too crazy.
Got it.
But the first time we played, she made me give her 3 aside, and she beat me scratching the front. She shot 37 on the front.
Nice. See, normally if I take a break, I do really well the first round
Do you?
out. Yeah. So
She
she
drove
kicked your
number
butt?
18. That wasn't this week.
Oh,
This was
back in the
years
day.
back in the
Okay.
day when we were young and good.
Whatever.
I'll be 40 in less than a month.
Yeah, whatever.
That's old. I'm
Your-
old.
So your birthday's this month?
In May.
In May? Which day?
May 4th.
May 4th. We
Write
have
it
to, we
down.
have to write that down.
Write it
All right,
down.
so you guys got to go out and play, but have you played the Pearl recently?
Yeah,
You just
I
said-
played Friday. The Friday. It sounds like I can't tell how much golf I'm playing, but I did
Yeah.
play Friday before Easter.
You're good?
Played on the West. It was fantastic.
Nice.
We had a breezy day, so it made it even tougher. The West in the wind is a tough
Okay.
golf course because
Right.
it's exposed to the elements.
Any
but-
birdies?
Oh yeah.
Oh, how many?
Oh, let's see. I birdied 3. I birdied 5 to I hit 5 to about a foot and birdied
Nice.
18.
All right, so number 5. Let's take everybody through it real quick before we go.
5 is the number 1 handicap on the golf course. It's a slight dogleg to the left. You got a bunker on the inside left corner, woods up the right, and a hazard to the left of the bunker. Actually hit a real good drive. Probably the best drive I've ever hit on that hole. Just past the bunker in the middle, and hit a little flip wedge to about 1.5 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, it was good. Won some money on that day.
Nice. So the green is large, small?
Green's pretty big. It's probably about
25,
30 yards deep.
Right.
Big ridge kind of in the middle of it, slopes to the right. Pin was on the right side of the green. It kind of funneled off the slope and trickled down toward the hole.
Nice. Foot away. Made the putt.
Made the putt. Yeah, if I would have missed that, I would have been
Hey, I've
angry.
seen it done. Not by you, but I've seen it done.
Oh, I've
in the
done
past.
it. Trust me.
All right, well, let's just recap quickly, folks. You need to go out and play the Pearl. It's just over the border in North Carolina. Is it technically Calabash? I guess
It's Calabash. You'll see. I'll see different. It's Sunset Beach, Calabash. It is right on the border.
It's right on the border, not far at all. Maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes from the North Myrtle Beach area.
Yep.
And 2 distinctly different golf courses, which is great because you get that opportunity to have a different experience, but you don't have to get back in your car and drive anywhere.
That's
so
right. Come in, have a
perfect
meal, and
36
go back
round.
out and play. Yeah.
36-hole day, perfect for that. Part of the Platinum Golf membership.
Correct.
Definitely check that out, platinumgolfmembership.com. You can also book online. We are imploring everyone to please book early. The golf courses have switched their mode at the beach. The earlier you book, the better the rate
Absolutely.
you get. Platinum card members or Platinum Golf members, please use the code Platinum, and it'll give you your rate right then. You
That's
don't even have to
correct,
worry
yep.
about it.
As long as you bring your card, you only get the rate if you bring your card.
You still have to bring your
You gotta be a member. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't just use the promo code. You have to be a member.
Man, I would have tried that.
We're gonna let you play.
I know. All right, but definitely go out there, put it on your package, call your package provider, ask for the Pearl, go up there, see Mike. He works all the time.
I do.
He says he works all the
I
time.
do.
Sounds
I'm
like you're
there
playing a
all
lot
the
of
time.
golf.
Yeah, shh. I did play twice this week. I'm embarrassed.
Ask for him on the course, and maybe you'll see him out there too. If he's wearing the Nike Volt apparel, you won't have any problem finding him.
That's right.
I like it.
I like it too.
And
I
the
think
Pro
it's cool.
Shop's got the Nike Volt stuff in it.
Yeah.
All right, and then looking forward to summertime as well.
Summertime's good.
This edition of Tee It Up Grandstand has been produced and broadcast by the Zeus Radio Network for thegolfdirector.com. When visiting the Golf Director, be sure to check out our featured golf course pages, including that for the Pearl, where you'll find up-to-date information about course conditions, specials, and much more. If you need help with your next golf vacation and like to tweet, hashtag just call Dave and he'll find you, or give us a call on a real phone at 844-GO-GOLF1. That's 844-464-6531. All of our programming is archived for listening and viewing on demand, so to catch up on a show you might have missed, click on the TGD Radio and TGD TV tabs in the menu at thegolfdirector.com. We're now available on over 1 billion devices through iTunes, Audio Realm, TuneIn, YouTube, Ustream, Roku, Blueberry, and the Myrtle Beach Golf app, among others. This is your host, Shan Coughlin, on behalf of our guest today, Mr. Mike Benson from the Pearl, Jeff behind the glass, our producer. We all thank you for tuning in. There's much more TGD golf news and information coming up next, so don't go anywhere.
Is that getting longer and longer?
No, it's the same thing.
It's the same.
It's the same one.